Welcome, Gemini, to your weekly reading. This is for the 30th of March to the 6th of April. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Gemini, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then take a look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit. Your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Gemini, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Gemini, you are presenting under this message as Queen of Cups. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It is the energy of Queen of Cups I am speaking about. And Gemini, this is such an interesting start to the week. I think you have been very accommodating and patient in a certain area or relationship. And at the beginning of this week, you reach a point where you can do it no more. It's as though you've been pushed to your breaking point, and something happens at the beginning of the week, my dear Geminis, where you decide, that's it. I am no longer going to tolerate whatever you have been experiencing. For example, Gemini, if you and your significant other have been going through a challenging period and you have done your utmost to accommodate them, to compromise, to understand, to be there for them, and you have just not received the reciprocal energy, and as much as you try and as much as you speak to them, nothing has changed, I do feel at the beginning of this week, you could be sitting down and having that conversation that this is no longer working and I will be making other arrangements. You could be living in an apartment where you are extremely unhappy, say, with the neighborhood. Every day there's another story with the people in the building or the people in the neighborhood. There's noise and there's parties and there are loud arguments. And you've tried so hard to make it work. You've made your apartment nice. You've tried to befriend people in the building. You've really done whatever you can. Something happens at the beginning of the week where you decide, you know what, this is just not my place. With death here, I do see you bringing an ending to a relationship or a situation where you, my dear Geminis, have done your best, and now it's time to move on. Right, let's see what your possible challenge is this week, and we have the Tower and 8 of Cups. Now, Gemini, what we are seeing here is directly connected to your first message. With death, you bring in a Tower moment. You are going to leave something behind, and it will probably be very sudden. This is our Tower energy. People around you will not see it coming, but you have been pushed to the max. And now you are bringing in a breakdown, a complete ending of this situation. 8 of Cups tells me that you accept and understand that there is nothing more you can do. You've done everything, Gemini. There's a reason you are coming through as Queen of Cups. You've really been pushed right beyond what you can take, and now you are content to leave whatever this is behind and move on. So I feel that this is actually an exceptionally positive energy. Right, let us see now what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have Page of Wands and Seven of Wands. Spirit is telling you, Gemini, that you have wanted something quite badly for some time, and it could have something to do with what you're not tolerating anymore, like really wanting a healthy, strong, loving relationship, and you've never given up on it, even if you have to walk away from one now. Spirit is telling you that's not the end of the story. Your belief in what this is, whether it's connected to what we have seen here or whether it's something else completely, Spirit tells you very beautifully that this week there's going to be a possibility of a new beginning. Now, because our Page of Wands is looking on at the Tower, either this is a direct connection for you. So, for example, you could be leaving a toxic work environment and moving on and starting a new work environment. And if it's not connected, what this energy does do, it frees you. So you're no longer consumed and thinking about your toxic relationship or your toxic circumstance. You are now free of this energy. These are two very strong, powerful cards telling us of something that is releasing totally from your life. And it opens the door for something that you have been longing for the longest time. Actually, what we are seeing here is big dramatic endings that allows you to move forward in a direction that you are aligned with. Now let's move on and see what your unexpected blessing is this week. And we have the Emperor and the Hanging Man. Now these are two major arcana cards, so we know that this is a very strong message for you. Gemini, the Hanging Man energy is connected to our Queen of Cups. This is speaking to us of the time you waited, you were patient, you persevered, you gave the situation or the relationship concerned so many chances. But now the period of waiting is over, and you are moving out of this energy of gentleness and compassion and understanding and into the energy of our Emperor, King of Kings. Gemini, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with, because as the Emperor, you can implement the final ending and the leaving of whatever this is with determination, planning, and insight. This might be big, sudden energy, but there is a lot of strength and thought behind it. Your blessing is you have everything it takes, my dearest Gemini, to bring this about. Remember, you are now reclaiming your throne, and the Emperor comes from a position of wisdom and life experience. At the end of the week, I see Gemini with Knight of Pentacles. You're actually feeling very calm and stable about your new path. You know you've done the right thing, and you know now you have set the course. You are able to build new things and new beginnings. It might be beginning energy, but you are confident with your decisions. You, my dear Geminis, have restored balance in your life. You have done away with something that you gave so many opportunities to. You've done your best, and commend yourself for the strength it took to walk away and begin anew. This energy tells me that now this weekend you feel harmony and ease coming back into your life. Everything you have done sits incredibly well with you. What a powerful week ahead. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.